Lucky versus Shroomed, Kings of Cali 3. Old school-ish players. Lucky especially. Well, I guess they both kind of started, I guess, getting popular around the same time. I don't know. But anyway, Shroomed is playing Dr. Mario, and Lucky is playing Fox, and they're both quite good. Quite good. So, without further ado, slow it down, and let's break it down. So, actually, let me make sure I've actually got this. Okay. Yep. So they start off here, and alright. And that's the match! That's it! Metagame Monday's over! Okay. Take 3 or 4. Okay, let's go back to how this starts from the very beginning. So why does Lucky go up to the top first? Why does he dare to the top first? I guess there's no real reason not to, but what does Shroomed do? Shroomed backs off. The up air was to potentially catch something, I guess. Pretty safe in general. Throws out the pill. Lucky barely dashed under it. I really like that. Lucky just runs up and shines, and then wave dashes backwards out of the shine, which, you know, very safe option. I guess a more traditional thing for Fox to do would have been to Nair in, because then Nair will generally beat like any kind of option that Doc would have had. Like if Doc had gone for, like, Doc would have to time something, but Nair, you just kind of throw it out and it has high priority and it just kind of works. But the shine is so fast, like you just run up and shine. As long as you're not running into a hitbox, it's kind of a better option in some ways, because then afterwards he does, and that's kind of a hobby shine as well, where he'll run up and shine and then wave dash backwards and wait for a roll, which is exactly what Shroomed did. I'm not sure that Lucky was 100% prepared to deal with that. He was in a good place, but he didn't turn around and grab.
Yeah, I think he was expecting Doc to be in front of him, so he wasn't prepared in time. So he just.
Okay. Well, he did a Nair, so he did react very quickly, but and like the Nair wasn't a bad idea, but I think he maybe was expecting a spot dodge, or just like him running up and throwing that hitbox out. He kind of establishes this space, and then wave shining backwards is kind of unexpected, and then like Lucky would be able to just kind of watch what Shroomed does at that point. Like if Shroomed had spot dodged or rolled or just stayed in shield, then Lucky now has kind of this upper hand, this tentative upper hand, where Shroomed has to play and Lucky gets to react. But this roll backwards immediately kind of puts it, and then an instant spot dodge kind of puts this situation still pretty neutral-ish. Neither player is, only in the sense that neither player is particularly in a really great place. But then Lucky gets this shine. I don't know why I keep skipping right there. But so Lucky gets this shine, works out fine, and that kind of resets the spacing. Even though he could have, you know, theoretically he could have wave shine backwards and gotten a grab or something. Just creating that space for himself, I think, was worth it. So then Shroomed throws out this dare, like full hop dare, and in order to maybe catch something out. It's generally pretty safe, except that Lucky baited out more or less that. When they both kind of just jumped there. That's interesting. Then Lucky does it again, and he's in a slightly better place. He ends up getting a nice little back air. I keep skipping. VLC has a few problems, but it's the only media player I know that has all these keyboard shortcuts. There are probably others, but I already had VLC. Keep skipping. Might just not like the speed. So, what? Right at that spacing. Okay, so he ends up catching with 2 nairs pretty nicely. And then just does this strange spacing stuff. And he's just kind of throwing hitboxes out that you know, will catch Shroomed if he tries to do anything really. So did he try to do the wave shine backwards? I just wish it would stop. Yep, he tried to wave shine backwards again, but this time Shroomed already has caught on, and now he gets the grab for it. This is stupid. Why does it keep doing this? Try speeding it up a little. Alright, so he misses that one because he didn't do a jump canceled grab, I assume. Tries to go for that spot dodge. Lucky just stands there. Pretty easy tech chase option. I don't really know what to do, because this is gonna, like, I'm gonna be fighting this the whole time.
Does it do this every time?
No, it's never done this. Let me reload VLC. Okay, so it should be okay. Now we're gonna slow it down, skip ahead a little bit. I mean, every now and then it will skip, but not like this. So then he gets this grab. Well, I've done other Kings of Cali videos, and it will show the frames that it skips over if I play it at a different speed. So I assume, I don't know, it probably was on VLC's end. It was a nice reaction though with the up smash. Really good DI by Shroomed, although it's not that important. See, this is what Jeff was talking about earlier, where he'll throw out all these pills, and it actually makes it tricky for Fox to, like, he can't just sit on the ledge like you would normally want to.
Yeah.
So Lucky then has to be on the stage and maybe time getting onto the ledge, but then if he does that, then Shroomed can up B early or do some stuff.
Yeah, one thing Shroomed will do sometimes is will expend his jump early so that he can get the correct trajectory to follow his pill in.
Yeah.
And to get the correct angle for the pill to hit the ledge.
Right. So that it'll hit right here as opposed to going like right there.
Yeah.
And these pills were a little less optimal than his pills normally would be, but I mean, he ends up getting back to the stage fine. He baits out this shine and then up B's early. Because there's not much... There's not a lot that Lucky could have done here. Like, he could have just done the back air, but pretty much anything he does, he would have to really commit to being off stage. And it's versus Shroomed, so you don't really want to commit that much. Like, he's very good at securing edge guards versus space animals. So he goes for the quick shine, doesn't get it, eats like 1 coin, no big deal. Well, at least it didn't skip around this time. So, see, there's another one of those pills. And that was I really like that get up attack from Lucky right here. Because either it would have hit, and yeah, that would have been fine. Or, because like what, he could have done a drop off nair at this point. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just grab the ledge, but I think he was baiting out this up B. He thought it would happen a little bit early. So he's just kind of staying here so that he won't get hit by the up B. And then Shroomed does it a little bit later than I think he really expected. And he might have tried to do like a nair or something, but no matter what, he's just trying to get like one hit on Doc. But a nair, Shroomed could have held down and teched in place, or like roll teched, and would have ended up in about the middle of the stage. Get up attack, it was the same way, but the way Will-O-Wisp is blowing right now to the left, this get up attack, he's able to shield, but it ends up hitting him to the left, which puts him on the ledge. So he's now back in stage control. Except, ooh, whoa. Oh, I really expected him to get hit by that. Okay, so he goes for the stash attack, which I really like Doc's stash attack. Like, it's kind of silly how low it hits. It can shield poke, and it feels kind of like Fox and Falco's, where if you do it at just the right way, it feels safer than it really should be.
Yeah.
Even on shield. But anyway, Lucky ends up, I guess, punishing it really nicely.
And he follows his spell again, and he watches Fox to see what his reaction is.
Yeah. Tomahawk to jab. It's a jab and then another bear. Another really good example of DI from Shroomed. And now he kind of has a chance here, because like Doc isn't really known for having the best recovery. That was a really good ledge grab and then a re-grab. Lucky's very smart. So yeah, Doc doesn't exactly have the best recovery. In fact, almost every Dr. Mario main will complain about it endlessly.
Yeah, it's really only just the magnet is what he has going for.
Yeah, he'll grab the ledge from much further away, kind of like brawl ledge grabs, where you snap to the ledge from much further away than you really should. Ooh. And Dr. Mario kind of has that going for him. So how does he cover this? An up air. That was clever. And then the pill there, he kind of... Things are fairly neutral at that point, though. He couldn't really follow up with that any more than he ended up doing. That was a really good angle from Lucky, because then, even though Fox doesn't have very much horizontal mobility that he gets after that, it's kind of just enough at that height to bait out some kind of reaction. Like, it's not impossible for Shroomed to land a back air or to predict something, or to cover everything with this up air, which ended up being good. But if he covers everything with the up air, that's not ideal for him, because you see, like, Lucky just takes a little bit of percent, techs on this platform, he's basically out. Like, he has to fight his way to the bottom, but it's not that hard as Fox in this matchup. Like, he could just go to the top platform and he has some options. And he does. You saw he got back to the bottom just fine, to the center stage. But the other thing is, like, the move that Shroomed would want to hit, like, ideally, well, probably forward air, but that would be really tricky, because Fox could fast fall versus not. He has that kind of mix-up. So there's, like, two sets of mix-ups that he would have to predict. And on top of that, even if he predicts it, the timing is a little weird. So the back air, though, I think is the move that he would want to use, because it covers a lot of options, and then it has a really nice angle, and especially at this this percentage, he could continue the edge guard. Because it kind of has Sheik's fair trajectory, sort of. Not quite, but it is similar in how it hits kind of like just straight back and slightly down, sort of. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a little.
It kind of has that GIMP property. But it would have been nice if he could have hit it there. But Lucky was DIing so that he wouldn't have gotten hit by it anyway. Or if he did, then he would have gotten hit by the reverse hit. And again, he'd be in the same position, right over here. So then Lucky's on this top platform. He sees Shroomed was way off to the left. And now Lucky's back on the bottom stage. Shroomed tries his best to hit with an up air. Or I don't remember what he did before the up tilt, but he just kind of throws out some big hitboxes, tries to predict out some kind of move from Lucky, some kind of aggression, but not successful. And this is one of the things that makes Lucky really good. It's like props to him, like he's really good. But I think Mango, like playing against Mango as well, you kind of have to learn how to not get into any kind of habits because Mango will sniff them out. So, oh, that was an interesting. I don't know if that was supposed to be a shine stall there, or if he wanted to jump out. I assume he did because then he would have kind of fallen at just the right time to grab the ledge. That would have been neat. So now he's 2 stocks up. So this pick is working out really well for Lucky. If you guys have any questions about this match, you know, you're welcome to. Oh, that was a good shorten because, like, Shroomed edgeguard. I just want to look at this a little bit more. So what happens? He hits with something. I think an up air. Yeah, he hits it with an up air right here. Man, I don't understand how characters do this. Like, you have to go so far away to predict that, and then you either will give up. Yeah. You will either give up the ledge or you'll give up center stage. And it's not like Shroomed can't cover the options if he gives up the ledge. Like, he can get back kind of over there. But he committed to that forward smash as soon as he saw the side B. And before that, he committed, before anything, to 2 wave dashes back. So, good reactions by Lucky. But I never understand how that happens. At what percent could Fair kill Fox on Dreamland?
Where he is.
It also depends on if he gets a grab into it, like, you know, grab up throw Fair. If he gets the grab at I don't know, like 90%, it'd probably be close. With perfect DI, Fox could probably still survive a Fair that puts him at 110. But I think beyond that, probably won't. I'm streaming from college. I just moved in yesterday to my new apartment. Just moved back to college, and we don't have internet, so I'm on campus, and we're streaming from here. And this is my roommate, Jeff. We play Melee. So you'll actually get to see me play versus people at some point. Probably when we have internet. Presumably. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, so that was the chillin' up air, even though Lucky, I guess, did this before chillin' was really doing this. It's like using up air in places that, I don't know, don't really make sense, but are awesome. It's not that it doesn't make sense to use that up air there, it just, I don't know, it's very specific. Anyway, Nair Shine Nair. And in that position, a shine grab wouldn't have been better because Shroom buffered a roll. Right after the shine, I think? Yeah. Yep. Right after the shine, he buffered a roll, so the Nair ended up being a good option because it has less lag. Catches him with that sex kick, he just throws it out, like right up here. I wonder what possessed Lucky to jump up like that. Has Lucky been doing a whole bunch of full hops? Like, he kind of has, but
A little bit, but I mean...
I guess I don't know.
I mean, I think in this matchup, you'll see that a lot, just because Fox, you can abuse his stage coverage.
Yeah.
A lot. I see a lot of Foxes trying to approach from high. His dog doesn't have as many options.
Yeah. That was just interesting, right there. I guess that position, too, kind of baits Fox into feeling like, okay, I've got this. Ends up not catching it that time. He had the right idea. Just couldn't get his shield up in time. See, there's that pill. Ah, but it didn't. He couldn't get it. Dang. Looking at a quick 4-stock. Except instead of quick, it took 2.5 minutes. See, there's that dash attack. Caught It went the entire length of Fox's dash dance right there. There's the back air. This should be dead. Yeah. No four stock. Let's see. Gets a grab. Now he's off the stage. This could be big. Oh, the bear just almost... just barely did not come out. Now he lost his jump. He got B's really early. I don't know what that was about. I really like that short hop up air, though. I really like that dash attack. And unfortunately... So, right here, he went straight up, because if he had gone any other way, the cape would have killed him. But at least conceding, you know, straight up, like he might hit me off, he might cape, and then hit me off again. But it's better than just straight up dying. And I know this because my brother mained Dr. Mario back when he played. So then, nice bear. Nice try. That was a good bear. Caught it out. Okay, so there's an interesting thing. What does he do? Whoa, Shroomed is so smart. Okay, so catches that bear. Like, that was just, it was just good. He made himself safe. Figured Lucky would get complacent and try to hit him out of something. And he did. So right here, what would you have done right here? Because I know I would have wave dashed back, or like in place. But he wave dashes forward. Or like I would have jumped and done a back air or something. But he wave dashes forward, which if I had done any of the things that my gut reaction would have been, then I would have eaten an up smash there.
I probably would have waved my left.
Yeah. You're so terrible. See ya, Pseudomac. So then he wave dashes forward, and then figures he can't get there in time, or he just likes grabbing more. I'm not sure what.
You probably just had a good guess / read on this one. I feel in some instances, if you had a little bit more time, you would have gone for like a down smash or something. Maybe jab, down smash here. But he goes for the grab instead.
I wonder if there's just like better combo opportunities. Like maybe he wants to do an up throw fair, or he just wants him off the stage. I kind of feel like he would have, like, okay, what I think is that he wave dashes away, and he doesn't think the up air will connect in time, or he doesn't like the prospect of up air, because he was in the perfect place to do it. And maybe
I don't think you would get that much out of an up air right here.
Yeah.
More so than other options,
Yeah.
which you could probably get away with.
Yeah. And especially landing right here, it looked like he was going to go for an up air, so probably Lucky would shield before anything.
Like at this
which
point,
he does.
he's at kill percent against 3 stocks. He has to go for stuff.
Yeah.
So why not?
So he does get this grab, does a quick forward throw, throws the pill to cover the illusion in case the illusion came out, and then a nice read on the cape. Wasn't just a read, like he went way forward, but Lucky could have gone straight forward, or he could have gone, it's a little iffy if he could have gone down and sweet spotted it. If he had the perfect angle, maybe, but I don't think so. So it's kind of between him going way up or straight forward, or this kind of angle, this 45. So he ends up calling it right and timing it right. And that particular timing was especially good because it would have caught several different angles. Like it was almost the very end to catch that angle. So like that was a good angle. It almost hit Shroomed, but ended up not being good enough. Shroomed was better. Alright, but at this point he power shields it. Doesn't want to take any percent he doesn't have to. What up, Crazy Cup of Joe? So these rolls as well, just to get as close. Uh-oh. Is Lucky choking?
He likes that jab, the wave dash jab.
It is good, because the jab comes out really fast. Fair? Oh, wow. Did this lead just get erased? Okay, so Lucky's fishing for that up smash because all he has to do is like crouch cancel one poorly spaced move into up smash, but when you kind of show your hand, then Shroomed now Shroomed is in control. Although, you know, it's Fox. He's at such a low percent. What a okay. So ooh, it's not a good position for him to be in though. Okay. So it might be blue screening again in just a second. Because this is not loading. I don't know what's going on. Why? Okay. Take 3. Where was it at? Was it like 3 minutes, wasn't it? Okay. So we'll let this play a little bit longer. Jab down smash, nice pill. He lands, doesn't go for any kind of back air shenanigans. Alright, now let's slow it down. Alright, so Shroomed right there was wave dashing around, keeping his shield up all the time because Lucky, for the last 3 stocks, has just been mashing up smash. And I mean, it is a scary thing, like if Shroomed messes up at all, then he loses. Like he loses this game. But he's called him out enough times. Finally, Lucky just goes for a nair, and now he has. Whew. The only reason that worked was because he caught Shroomed out of his double jump right there. The Shroomed smile. He's a madman. Oh, they go straight to FD. I guess, yeah, I guess this kind of makes sense because
Chain grabs.
Yeah, chain grabs, and then like I feel like Shroomed with Dr. Mario kind of has this Marth thing going on, where he can control space better if the space animal doesn't have platforms to escape to.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things Fox likes to use in this matchup is platforms. You'll see a lot of people play the matchup when they're Fox, they'll just camp the top platform because it works against top. Maybe not so much against someone like Shroomed, but in general.
What is this question? I have a question about Falco's ledge hop double laser. Is the second laser supposed to be in the air? Yes. You drop down, you press down. This time you actually will press down. You do want the fast fall because you want to get as low as possible, and then double jump, and then immediately do a laser, and then do a second laser, and you'll get 2 lasers out. And depending on what height you want the lasers, you can vary like how low you go before double jumping. And that's ledge hop double lasering. So what you'll see, probably I would assume, is a lot of lasers, and then, well, I would expect more lasers out of just in general at this stage. It's like if you're gonna posture around a lot, then Fox should win that just by virtue of having lasers out all the time. And then you also will force Shroomed to approach, which he can, but he kind of has to be cautious in his approach just because of how fast Fox is. And you don't really commit much to throwing out a laser when he's like so far away. Although some foxes will get laser happy and get in trouble for that. If you get too crazy on the lasers, you'll give up a lot of space and you'll put yourself in a kind of tricky position. So you just take what you can get, but don't bite off more than you can chew. Oh no. Alright, so misses a grab, runs up, shields, crouch cancels, down smash. It's a good trade for Doc. If Doc can get a trade, I think he'll take it in this matchup. Just because, especially on here, if he can start, it makes the chain grab just a little bit easier, and it makes his combos in general a little easier. That was interesting. Wave land, up tilt. Where's the pill out? Oh, that's the stock. You saw Shroomed, it's like, what? Alright, throws the pill out to maybe cover as much space as he can. Lucky missed the L cancel, eats a down smash for free. Okay, so now this is good edge guarding by Shroomed right here. Now oh wow. So let's look at this real quick. He knows if he goes here, Lucky is so far away that he can react and use his cape and just kill him right there. But then if he goes any other direction, and this is a really good angle from Lucky, because from here he can mix up whether he fast falls, he goes left, or he goes right. But then if Shroomed just jumps way up, then he can cover pretty much all of these options with a bear. And then from here, he jumps and does another short hop bear and then fast falls. Lucky didn't perfectly sweet spot it, but I'm not sure whether the bear hits below enough to cover a sweet spot. I want to say it does. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Fox would have to perfectly sweet spot it to avoid it either way, which after coming out of getting hit from a bear, it's not easy. So he ends up getting hit, and Shroomed knows he's just far enough that all he has to do is roll. So now, stocks are back to even. Lucky's invincible, so he can take whatever stage position he wants. Keeps going for these up throws, which I'm not sure. Like, Fox doesn't get the full combo off of it. He doesn't get up throw up air for free, but it can potentially put Doc in a bad situation. So then I want you to notice too, like that DI right there was really interesting. So when you're in this kind of chain grab, you're a space animal and you're on FD, you're going to get chain grabbed by just about everyone. At least everyone important. And most people will just do, an up throw chain grab. The way you get out of this is you start varying your DI. You start messing with it. There's no DI, there's left DI, there's right DI, but then there's another amount of DI, which is just barely to behind them. Because then it's just enough where they have to figure out whether they need to turn around or not. And they have a very short amount of time to figure that out. And so you have a chance to escape right there. But it really only works at like really low percents, because they have the lower the percent, the better it is, just because they have less time to react. And at least then you'll get to tech, and then it's a tech chase, which you might still end up getting grabbed again, but it's better than just getting Muta-Kinged. And that's what he does, see? Like right here, he falls right in that perfect place where Shroomed could have turned around, and at a certain high enough percent, you can just like dash and then pivot back and grab, but it's still, you have to make this decision pretty quickly. So anyway, he misses the chain grab. Lucky, again, just keeps running up and wave shining. Alright, so spot dodge. Both kind of posturing, trying to bait each other out. This time, ooh. I like these wave shines from Lucky, but not much has really been gained from them other than no, I just not really much in general. Like he gets the shine and then that's it.
He doesn't really follow up, or he's not in position to follow up.
Yeah. Whereas you see, like Javi will do the same thing, Mexican Fox player, and he'll run up and he'll just wave shine backwards, but he's perfectly ready to react to any option that follows from that.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's just like he shines again and wave shines backwards if they roll.
Or sometimes he'll preemptively just decide on something and just maybe it hits.
Yeah.
But if it does, it's a lot.
It's kind of better than the just shine and then see where you're at from there. Like purely reactionary isn't so good. But I do like though in general, because it kind of will mess up most players, but Shroomed, I don't know. It seems to not really be getting him much mileage. And in fact, sometimes Shroomed will just grab him out of it. And if Shroomed gets a grab, then you know that the 4% you would have gotten wasn't worth it. Okay? That up smash was good too because it threw off his tech timing. Because it just barely hit. Right there, like barely hit. He's even below the stage. He's kind of through the stage right there. That's weird. But then he just barely gets popped up and it throws off his tech timing. So now he's on the ground and it's a tech chase. Dead. Whoops. Okay, so where do they go next? Is that Lovage on the mic? That is, right? Lovage is really good at commentary. Or at least I've enjoyed the few times I've seen him on the mic. And he's one of those players, you know, he's known for being super technical and super good, but him being super technical, he has a really good analysis, like quick analysis on different situations, which I get the benefit of doing this at half speed, but he has to do it with the hype, with another commentator. I don't know. I'm really impressed with a lot of the commentators. But it hit twice. Just doesn't get that. So this is a pretty standard counter pick for Fox. Just he has a lot of horizontal mobility, has platforms he can shenanigan around, and he can also kill off the top very easily because it's a low ceiling. And it feels like Lucky has just been like very safely picking off a few, like he's just kind of thrown out a few nairs whenever he feels like it's safe to. Not really. He's not like playing super defensively. Like did he just pivot up smash max range? Dang. But for the most part, he's just like playing well. Whereas, or I guess he's kind of playing the matchup correctly for this stock.
Just playing the matchup.
Yeah. Really low nair. So that was a good tech. And I think... Whoa! Okay. He obviously wanted to do a back air, but I don't think he was expecting that up B quite so early. So he put himself in that position, and it's like he had to do some kind of move. So the nair was good in that sense that he at least hit him. Although he could have just landed back on the stage and up B'd, actually. Or up smashed.
Yeah.
But whatever. That cape was so dumb. Not dumb in the sense that it was dumb of Shroomed to use it, but it hit at the weirdest range. It's like everything I don't like about Dr. Mario. Ooh, Shroomed is baiting the options out. It's scary. Dr. Mario being right here, your fox, and Dr. Mario, it's like he almost seems untouchable right here because you feel like if he runs up and grabs you, then that's your stock, or if he runs up, jab, down smash.
Yeah.
But
But
lucky.
if you check roll left, it's gonna down smash you anyways. Or
If
he's gonna turn around and grab.
If you try to jump over him, then he's just gonna up air you. You feel like you're helpless in this situation, and you see he shields and then tries to double jump over stuff, but he ends up not making it. It ends up being fine. Like he only gets one up air out of it, and now he's pretty much fine. And again, he gets the shine, doesn't really do anything off of it, which I don't know. You see players like Fiction get a shine, and every time they possibly can follow up. Cobalt, I think, is also one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he lands a shine, then he's ready to do whatever afterwards. What up, Solus? Welcome to the party. M2K's article about Falco. I haven't read it. I read the part about Marth, and then I kind of had other things to do. But it seemed interesting. I liked his Marth analysis. So then he does roll, like you said, and he hits a forward smash for it. It's just so tricky to get out of that situation. And like that entire stock, Lucky was playing the matchup. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then the cape. Lucky's like...
As soon as I saw the stage change, like...
It's like, oh, that's it.
Another,
So...
Oh god, that's the worst.
He just gets
possible
one back air.
Worst possible time for that stage change. The Shroomed plays.
Lucky that face, did you see it?
No.
He's smiling already. He's like, okay. Do you have
He's
your
not gonna
popcorn?
go back down there.
He's like, let me think about this. Let me not do that twice. Because, like, okay, best case scenario, he gets a kill that is basically a gimp at 148.
Worst case,
worst case, he gets gimped again. So, no, I'm just going to skip ahead. Oh, no. He got bored and he's like, alright, well, I'm gonna put a stop to this.
Getting impatient. Oh.
Alright, but he does get the bear. That should be the kill. He still takes 25% for his impatience, though.
Yep.
He could have just sat under that platform and been fine. Is this the infinite? Well, he tried anyway. Nobody does the infinite anymore. I guess people are just too savvy about shine or about smash DIing to the other side of the dare or out of the shine or however. There's a bunch of things you can do. Oh, I can't believe you got that! One missed tech. That up air caught so low. And down smash.
Follows him all the way.
That's crazy.
With others.
Then that down air led into an easy up air. So that's why, by the way, he kept doing the up throw. It's because you can bait out a double jump from Dr. Mario, and then Shroomed covers it fairly well with the nair. All Lucky would have had to do was walk up and up smash, and that would have gone through that. But he does a forward air and it doesn't quite catch. Perfect spacing, but it doesn't really lead to anything because Shroomed DI'd down and tech rolled away. Up air, almost got two. If he had gotten the second one, that would probably have been the stock. Dr. Mario is just so slippery. Like his wave dash is, it's not amazing or anything, but it's really good.
It works with this kid.
Yeah. And that's
Right
the,
space.
that's the game.
Violent.
Oh, the infinite is wave shine with Fox, run up, or just do a dare, depending on like a short hop dare, and then wave shine off of that. It is an infinite, like it. You can get an infinite number of combos, like in training mode, but if people smash DI any of the hits of the dare, then one of two things can happen. They can either fall out of the dare so far that the shine won't connect, or they'll smash DI so that they end up on the other side of where you're expecting them to be when they end up shining. So then you'll wave shine the wrong direction. And then there's also the ever-present threat of just messing it up, because it's not the easiest series of inputs in the world. It's not that bad, but like, is it really worth it when you could just wave shine once and up smash? Probably not. Like, how much more percent are you really looking at? Like another 8%? Mostly it's just flashy, and it used to be a popular thing to try to do.
Yeah, I mean, it works better on some characters.
Like
To get
Peach
stage control.
or Ganon, probably. Because Ganon's so
if you
fat.
start out in mid with it.
That's true. Just do it.
Yeah, Shroomed saw it coming from a mile away.
Yeah, apparently.
Just so nasty.
That was disgusting. Alright, so now Shroomed is in this position. He's not, he's on the ledge-ish area, but he's not like in an uncomfortable place for Dr. Mario. In this matchup, that's kind of a situation you're used to. And he has options, right? Like, he fought his way back into the center. It ended up not being great for him. Lucky this time correctly baits out the fall down nair with a grab, but doesn't really lead to anything because he keeps going for up throws, which it's like not bad. It's just traditionally Fox's, like in every matchup, just about it's his best throw, like just about.
Yeah, most of them.
But not maybe this one. At least you can make the case that forward throw, down throw, or back throw are just as viable for what you're doing next is you're just controlling space, right? And it's not like Doc doesn't have the tools to get back down onto the stage. I don't know. I usually don't like up throw versus like Dr. Mario, Luigi, and Samus, just because you can't do the auto combo off of it. I'd rather go for either a tech chase with the down throw.
Yeah, I'll still do it every now and then just to catch them off guard.
Yeah.
And to make sure that they don't just eliminate it as an option they have to account for.
Yeah. But it's so easy to react and you just double jump. Or you fall down with a nair. Like they have a lot of mix-ups that they can do at that point, and I'd rather not risk it. I'd rather put them in a position where like it's still a good position for me either way, but I can kind of control the space a little bit better. Yeah, reverse edge canceled eggs are like the hardest things in the game. Well, at that point, he did a forward throw. It's just not like Fox's throws are all that good at this point in this matchup at that percent. Tries to get the platform cancel, instead gets a weird tech roll in place. Instant up airs from Dr. Mario. It comes out fast, it covers some really good area that Fox generally likes to be. Like if you time it just right, it will kind of catch out Fox's shuffled nair. Like it kind of depends on the spacing and timing, but you can catch out quite a bit of stuff. So like right here, Shroomed is just all over Lucky. All he has to do is stay in certain areas, and then he can just kind of throw out hitboxes. So like, what's Fox gonna do here? Like he could run under him, I guess, maybe. They normally, this is an easy thing for Fox to get away from. He just dashes left, dashes right, and grabs. But one, he's not going to get that much off of a grab in this matchup. And two, he can't. There's a tree.
You gotta get the tech wall jump shine bear.
Yeah.
In the next dark video.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Disgusting. How does he know? He just...
He shroomed.
Well, I guess he was in a position where he kind of knew. Like, if he put himself that far and then he saw, it was just, alright, F smash then. But if Lucky didn't... Like, if Lucky had just sweet spotted, then... Like, I guess he wouldn't have done the forward smash, and he... I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have to play these kind of characters where I have to think this hard. Like, alright, well, I think he'll recover a little bit high this time, but just a little bit. So I need to be here. Up angled shield. Yeah, I mean, he could have shielded. Son of a gun. He could have shielded. Okay, this is as good a place as any. So, like, right here, he could have shielded, but it's not like he would be in a good place to shield. Is this where we were? Yeah, it was right here, right? No?
It was a little further than that, I think.
A little further back?
I think they were
at even lower percent.
Even at...
It's right here.
Yeah.
This is where it was. It's like, yeah, he shielded and then he could have up smashed out a shield, I guess, after that. But maybe Shroomed didn't land on the left side of him. Maybe Shroomed landed on the right side of him. Or maybe, I don't know. It's awkward for Fox at that position. Like, Shroomed can go on the offense, and it's up to Fox to figure out what he's going to do. He can do a dare out of shield. That's a pretty good one, and then wave shine backwards. But, that's a lot of tech skill to have to rely on. I mean, it is Lucky. He should be able to pull it off, because, I mean, he's been playing Fox forever, and it's a pretty technical one at that. But then the other thing too is if he had up smashed out a shield, even that might not have been a good idea, because then Shroomed could have teched it, like teched the tree, and then done another nair, or an up air or back air or something. Probably nair though. And then he would have gotten the nair anyway. Granted, it wouldn't have been as strong because dog snare is the opposite way that sex kicks normally work. But he still would have gotten the hit, and it still would have worked out fine. It would be controlling the space fine. Wave dash back, gets the F smash. But yeah, that is another good option that he could have done. And especially with the up angled shields. The reason why the up angled shield, Fat Man is mentioning this for anyone who doesn't know. I'd like to point out that angling it up was important right there, because that means that the nair, Doc's nair, would hit Fox's shield a little bit earlier than if Fox didn't angle his shield, and effectively that means that it gives Fox a slightly better frame advantage on that, and Doc a slightly worse frame advantage, because Fox gets to go through his shield stun a little bit earlier while Doc is still in the air, and then he has a better chance to counterattack off of it. So yeah, in other words, Fox shield stun in sooner. So yeah, that's a good option. But it's still I think just awkward. Like, I'm not used to Dr. Mario being able to just jump in with a nair, and that's a good option. Like, maybe if he predicts something, sniffs something out, but usually not. Does he finally do something? No. I mean, he ends up getting an up smash out of it in the end, but yeah, the up tilt could have hit. Maybe he could have. It probably would have traded, like, unless he had perfect reaction with it. It's just an awkward thing. You never see Dr. Mario's just do that.
Yeah,
and plus, like, Lucky was on the defensive the whole time. Like, Shroomed was just, he got one hit and then he got a bunch of other hits. Oh, I love that. Up smash out of shield. Missed it, but he's still not in a bad position. He's got so much space to work with, and he can kind of just like barely throw stuff out. He can bait stuff out. 3 up airs, an F tilt. Maybe that's why he's not been following up exactly right, because like you should be able to combo a wave shine into a grab. Like that's probably the most straightforward thing off of a wave shine backwards, is just to turn around and grab. But you saw he finally just tried it, and Doc was able to spot dodge through it. So maybe he's trying to bait out the spot dodge and then get the bear off of it. So like maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, jab is another good option.
Yeah.
But you just have to react, I guess.
You mean Doc's jab or Fox's?
No. Fox after you wait.
I don't really like that in this matchup.
Not this matchup.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone who can crouch cancel it, though, I feel like it usually gets you in a pretty bad position. Yeah, shield DI is really good. Let's see. Well, shield DI is different than angling your shield. You can effectively smash DI during shield stun. Is it shield stun or is it shield lag, like shield hit lag, or is that the same thing? I don't remember, but you can effectively smash DI during that. It's the difference, like if you just stand up from the ledge and then somebody hits you, it's the difference between falling off and back onto the ledge or staying on the ledge, depending on what they hit you with, like a Doc forward tilt or something. If you shield DI, then you'll stay on the ledge. But if you don't shield DI, the forward tilt will knock you back, and you'll end up off the ledge, or you'll end up back on the ledge. That back air is a really good approach tool in the sense that like back air itself has really good priority, and like it's fairly safe right here in throwing this out, but it's not as good in that if Fox sniffs it out, he can get a grab or an up smash. Like if he's in the right place, he can up smash through it. They might trade, but I think Fox would take an up smash trade with pretty much anything. Pretty close. Especially anything that Doc could do, except maybe fair. Like there's very little that Fox wouldn't like, especially with the back air. Like I would happily trade an up smash for a bear, like almost any time. I mean, unless the percents are such that like he could get me afterwards. But I like that spot dodge. It ended up being unnecessary, but I don't think he was expecting to actually hit with that nair. Because he threw out an early nair and just like a lazy nair. He just kind of threw it out and it barely clipped, and then so he spot dodges right there because he thought he had just barely clipped Doc's shield, and then it would have been an easy shield grab, so that spot dodge would have been good at baiting out the instant grab out of shield. So then now Lucky's on the defensive. That was a really good back air. Jumped right over the pill. Man, I really need to find out. As soon as I get the simulator working so that I can figure out if that is safe on shield or not, or when it's safe on shield or not. That's like my number one thing I want to find out. Is Dare.
Just ask Gimmer. He'll look at the frame data. I mean, he's on every day.
Fair. I just assumed that if he's streaming, then he's hosting some tournament.
Maybe.
Most of the time he is, but
Yeah, frame data.
or both. Frame data tournament. Gimmer
For
wins.
sure.
Magus would win.
Magus would win. Gimmer, runner-up. Mewtwo King third.
Yeah. Mewtwo King might actually win.
Yeah, he
Well,
probably.
Magus would probably win,
Well,
but
Magus, but then Mewtwo King would win.
oh, I'm talking about Fox's like Dare to Shine on Shield. I can never figure out whether it's safe or not. It seems like it should be safe because normally you can combo Dare into Shine, but I can't. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just mistiming it or if the timing is really tight on Shield, but I feel like you should be able to get the Shine out before the Shield grab comes out. So let's just practice tech skill for a little bit and not do anything as I fast forward. Who has the fastest grab? Don't most grabs come out on frame 4? Frame 6? I don't remember. I think it's frame 6.
Tell you who doesn't have the fastest grab.
Yoshi, Zelda. Who else? Samus, probably.
Oh god.
See, this is all this Bear. Like he used Bear like 3 or 4 times in a row. Bear and Dare, both really good in this matchup. This time he does tech.
He's got a case of both.
So another thing too is the main problem I think with Lucky going for these shines where he gets the shine and then backs off. And so like right here, you'll see it in a second. He runs up and shines and then backs off. It's like Lucky, I don't think of him as a player that's like so methodical that him just having this space means that he can automatically convert it into an edge guard opportunity or something. Whereas like you see, yeah, Mewtwo King would. If Shroomed were in the same position, like if Shroomed were here and Lucky was here, then I feel like Shroomed would be able to pressure him like this. But Lucky, I feel like just kind of plays, and so him doing this doesn't really play to his play style as well.
Yeah, he's sort of a more reactionary player.
It's still a good option.
Yeah.
It just is not being capitalized on as well as you'll see other Foxes, I think. 6 to 7. Haha!
What?
They come out on frame 6 and last 2 frames. Thanks,
What
Fat
is-
Man. Grabs.
Yep.
Most grabs.
Most. Except for the
Frame 18 grab, aka Yoshi. Womp womp. How long does Zelda's take to come out? 2,000 frames? 18,000 frames?
It's
200.
not even as big as Monster.
Eggley has more range than his standing grab. Yep. Such is the life of the melee Yoshi. Although in Project M, Eggley has the most ridiculous range.
Oh yeah.
It goes like an entire platform link.
Yeah, they give you some interesting buffs.
His forward B can be canceled instantly into an up tilt, or almost anything, I guess.
Yeah.
It comes out pretty fast. You don't have the like sputter and then you go. Silly. Sorry, Fleet Foxes. I ain't listening to this. Not tonight. We get Condor instead. So, Lucky is... Yeah, Lucky could lose this. Oh, he gets baited out, but Doc's sad grab range saves him. Man, Lucky's just running. If that hadn't been a light shield, he could have up smashed out of shield. I hate that sometimes when you start to shield, it'll catch you in the light shield because you press it all the way down to get to the shield. But on those like 1 or 2 frames where you're still in the light shield, if you get hit, then you get all the light shield stun, which is so annoying. Because otherwise this would have been an up smash out of shield and that would have been the game. So Lucky's just kind of running around right now, kind of running away. And what I like about this is that he kind of has this percent advantage where he can run away. Like, obviously he's not going to run away for 4 minutes, but he's now conditioning Shroomed into feeling like Shroomed has to take a risk and go for a read, go for something, go for some kind of approach. He has to put himself in a kind of bad position.
Yeah, I mean, the only way you would get Lucky is either get a grab near the edge of the stage, or just get a hard read like a down smash or up smash at this point.
Jab down smash, he's tried again. He's also tried this nair, like he jumps over and covers a lot of options. But then also this conditions, because now Shroomed is on the offensive and he's just assuming Lucky is going to keep running away. At any point during this, now Lucky can turn around and just like up smash him. Whereas before, the problem he ran into on Dreamland, where he almost threw the game, was he just kept going straight for up smash. Just kept going for this, like, okay, whatever, let me just close out the stock with one up smash. And Shroomed kept sniffing it out. So it ended up costing him 3 stocks, just about. But now, see, right as I said that too, he's been running away pretty much constantly, and then after a while, just turns around and up smashes. 6 Pooler, what's up? What's the haps? Why did they zoom in on this guy? Oh, is that they were looking at West balls? I guess. I don't know. I would have to listen to the mic to find out what's going on. So now it's the final. It's the final match between Shroomed and Lucky. Get some nice lasers out. Just check the gun, see if it's working. Ooh, I just don't understand Dr. Mario so much. Oh, finally! Look, and he...
It's happened like every match.
Where he gets crouch canceled into
down smash.
Yeah.
And then potentially
But then this, like, he finally does this thing where wave shine backwards and his tech skill is all kind of in place where he follows up with like an actual combo.
Yeah.
But Dr. Mario. Probably should have done it, I guess, a down air, or yeah, probably a down air or something. Oh, disgusting. And there's the back air, and there's the easiest kill of your life. Just kidding. That's a good angle from Lucky, though, to be fair. And this is really good follow-ups from Shroomed. Even though he messed it up, he probably should have done like a down smash or a back air or something, but... So now, he went immediately to center stage there for a few reasons. Like, if Lucky had instantly forward bead, which, as Fox, sometimes you get it in your head like, okay, I have this option. Cool! And then you do it. Not that, Lucky is prone to doing that, I think. Like, Lucky thinks more. He was like one of the first Foxes to really think, I think, as he plays. Like, he just goes for smart options.
I mean, that's why he's good in doubles.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of Mango there.
But no, he's really good in doubles too. Like, he played with I think MacD, and their teamwork was pretty awesome to watch. They just blew people up. It's like other teams would try to make it like 2 separate 1v1s and just outplay the players. But I did a analysis of playing Lucky and MacD together versus whoever it was. It's like Hacks and SFAT or something, and it ended up just being like anytime Hacks or SFAT would get on their own, then they would stay on their own. But anytime MacD or Lucky would kind of have a second, they would go over and help their teammate every time.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing that the top doubles teams do. They just rotate 2v1s as much as possible.
This is interesting. Are there any situations where rollout is consistently a good option? Mango says it's good against ice climbers, but I don't know. It probably... That's an interesting idea, because either way it's going to hit one of them. I don't know. Like, I mean, you could still...
Against ice.
Yeah. It's interesting, but I don't know. Wave Shine Nair is a mix-up of the DI, the Shine away, the Nair works, DI in, and you can grab Dock or do whatever. But I was mainly excited that, you know, he was right there and he actually was ready to do an immediate follow-up after the wave shine backwards, because it seemed like he was either not getting the cleanest wave shines backwards and that limited his ability to follow up, or he just wouldn't opt for either the grab or the up smash or the nair or whatever. So that's why I got all excited. But then just like that, he took 97% and still isn't really in the clear, because he kind of just has to dance around. This is a fairly neutral game right now. Okay. Unbelievable. How many times are we going to fight this? Alright, a little bit further. Okay. This is about where we were. Bunch of bears. Gets the bear, which is fine. Ooh. I hate playing against Dr. Mario. I never know what he's thinking. He just always is playing defensively, and then I get caught by some random up air, like jab, down smash or something, grab.
Yeah, that's how I felt like playing against Chad stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm going even for like a stock or two so far, and then I get like up air, F smash.
Oh. So another thing I want to point out is that Shroomed, every time he gets in this situation with this mix-up right here, he buffers a roll immediately. Like, he's in his shine, and he gets hit by the nair that's gonna immediately turn into a shine, and he doesn't even wait for the shine. Well, he waited one time, but he doesn't wait to find out what's gonna happen. He immediately just knows, okay, I don't want to be in this situation. Like, Lucky could react and just wave shine backwards and bait it out. That'd be kind of a Mango way to handle that, but or a hobby way to handle that, or maybe even Fiction. I guess there's a lot of good Fox mains now. Oh, we have an answer. Fox Dare is 9 frames of landing lag. It does 4 frames of shield stun, so at best it's -6 on shield. Frame 7 grab will be Dare Shine.
It's not very definitive, but I mean
it's still tight timing.
That's a tight timing. Okay, so if you get the perfect Dare, I mean, what, they have 1 frame?
Yeah.
1 frame.
Well, frame 7 grab. If it's a frame 6 grab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it might be less shield stun than that too, because it only does like maybe at best 3%. Maybe, Oh no. Oh no, goodbye Twitch chat! Accidentally clicked the button. Yeah, Fox is free. Can't even drill shine on shield.
Yeah.
It's still like
Not
relatively
actually.
safe though.
Yeah, I mean, unless you just flip the time,
Yeah.
then it's not safe at all.
Yeah. Wow, that was. Oh, why did he just shine? Because he didn't need to. I remember now. It's because he has down smash and it's awesome. Where's your math now, Yoshi? Perhaps, man. You just got called out by the fat man. You gotta have a cash battle over the name. Who gets to keep the man in the name? So it's either Yoshi, perhaps, or just the fat. That bear just clipping. Didn't really do much, but... Yeah, shield poking with dare as well is good. Alright. It's neck and neck. It's heating up! Okay, right there, I'm gonna go ahead and say he went for the down throw, half because it would be able to combo into the down smash, and half because if he did another up, yeah, if he did an up throw, then he would, which you might expect, then Lucky would end up on the platform, and then he'd have to do a tech chase, which he could. It's not that hard to wave land on and then chase with a grab. Although Doc's grab range is pretty short, so he'd kind of have to call it out ahead of time. But instead, he just is like, well, I know you're going to DI left, so down throw, down smash. And ended up DIing fine for the down smash, but he did get hit by it. Economic engagement. Alright, fair enough. What kind of hacked melee are you playing where Fox's Dare gets 4 frames of shield stun? Just kidding, I believe you. Asset altercation. Jeff, you're best friends with Schwal.
What?
You should be best friends.
What?
Because ever since I mentioned Fiscal Feud, he's like, oh, is that an economic engagement? An asset altercation?
Oh man, he's a fan of the alliteration.
Yeah. Well, I guess, well, that's assonance. Get it together, Jeff.
Whatever.
You idiot. You stupid, stupid guy. You don't even know words.
Words are pretty hard, man.
Yep. So, how do they win? Who wins and how do they win at this point? Because it's... Ooh, we NBA jamming. I see this. I don't understand. Why doesn't Dr. Mario just go in? He just covers a bunch of options and never... And then, like, he hits you with strange things. I don't understand this character.
Intense.
Yeah, or forward air, like random forward air. Hey, it's the Eurotech. Am I a sexy little baby? Have you seen that? Sexy little baby?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think you do. Last hit of Fox Dare does 3%. Hey, the pill hit. That was a nice... Whoa, that was a really good bear.
Check it out. Yeah. Everything goes exactly exactly as I predicted it. The minutia is different, I nailed the gist of it. Just failed to adjust.
I love how I asked this question and now, woo, people brought out the tools to figure out whether Foxdare is safe on Shield. You guys are the best. I've been wondering this for a while now. So it's what, +2 on? Or wait, is it +2 on Shield or is it then -2 on Shield? Ooh, the dunk to the F smash. To the back air, trades. What is that? How many times have we done this? How many times have we argued over Fox frame data? What, like one time maybe? When I didn't believe that Fox's shine, there was something with Fox's shine that I was like, I have to find that out on my own. So it's a 2-frame disadvantage. Ooh, don't. So what then? Pretty much anyone, it's still unsafe on Shield, right? Like that's still what we've decided. Oh, that would make sense because I've gotten grabbed out of Dare to Shine many times. Crouch cancel grab, back throw. Alright. That was a really good air dodge, but still had the answer. Shroomed did. That was interesting. Why did Lucky just run up and shield? How many times is... Like, what would that answer? I guess... If Shroomed, like, ran up with a dash attack or threw out an air or something. Maybe not there.
What did Shroomed do?
Nothing. They both just ran up to each other and shielded. I was wondering why... I know why Shroomed did it. Like, Shroomed has been doing it, but I don't know why Lucky did it.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he didn't realize that Shroom had ran instead of wave dash.
I think he was...
Because often if Shroom wave dashes toward him like that, he's gonna jab or fish for the jab down smash, but he ran that time to the jab down to that. But his only options there are what, maybe grab or up smash?
Yeah.
Or I mean I guess what, dash attack?
Yeah, dash attack.
I don't
maybe.
think Shroom really does that.
He does it, but only like when he's trying to get back from the ledge and he's trying to create space, or
yeah, he doesn't really
like
do
the
it
spacing is really tight.
In that situation, that's not
Or a
something
tech chase
Shroom
or
does.
something. If he's trying to bait out something like that, then Nair would have been what he would have used. But even then, I don't think he would have used it all the way over here. He usually uses it where Fox can't just dash dance around it. So
I really don't know why he's shielded that.
I kind of feel like it's this thing where he's trying to create space for himself, but he just generally doesn't want to like commit to an attack because he knows that committing to an attack at this point will get him shield grabbed or worse. So instead, he just runs up and shields and see where that gets him. This is kind of, again, where I'm talking like Lucky. I get the impression with him that he just kind of plays and like he's naturally like very smart at the game. He thinks a lot about how he plays, but or like while he's playing, he's got really good decision making. But it just seems like he's just kind of trying it out. And I think part of that comes too with like he and Mango would play all the time. Like that's how Mango plays too. He'll just kind of play on the fly. And granted, I think Mango's kind of thought things through in general a little bit more, but they both kind of, you know what I mean? Like they both are just kind of playing, and then I feel like this is a result of that. Otherwise, but I mean, it ended up working out well. It threw off Shroom just enough to get two nice nairs. Nice try with the up smash out of shield. See, this is the problem with Dr. Mario too, is even though right there, that should have been, like, for free, he should have gotten something, but he was expecting a roll forward or something? I don't know. This should have been just run up, drop through, nair, shine. And then that would have been, like, completely for free. But I guess between him being behind and Dr. Mario being so slippery, like, there's a chance that Doc could just get up, shield, and then spot dodge through both of those things, and then down smash or grab or jab, down smash or jab grab. Or up tilt, or any number of things. Like, if he could easily spot dodge through all that stuff. So you're just scared, and so he just backs off. Like, he was in a good position, and he doesn't push it at all. He just stays here. He'd rather cover these options than take what should have been for free. And that's what is scary about Doc. That was really good. Good spacing on that. What up, projectile leprosy? How's it going? Oh wow. Can't believe you got back. It's surprising. Not that time though. I feel like I missed a huge discussion here. Let me just quickly read through this. Buck battle. Recompense retaliation. Oh. Is Lucky gonna pull this out? Oh, if he had shined! Why did he shine? Shine would have been such a good option right there. Because it would have put Shroomed in this situation again where all he has now is his up B. Maybe his down B, but if he does a down B, then he's going to get shined again for sure. But then, so like, here, then Shroomed would only have 2 mix-ups to go to. Like, if he had done the shine immediately right there, because like, Shroomed is at too low of a percent for this to really work. And this back air, I mean. So he baited that out. If he'd done this, then Shroomed would have ended up right here. Not quite able to grab the ledge, I don't think. And then the mix-up is, does he do the up B early, or does he do it to sweet spot? And like, those are not good options, because he has, even with those options, he's falling down. He has the momentum from the shine. And you could still kind of wait, and it's kind of that same timing. So all Lucky would have to do would be jump and then land, and if he does the early one, then he just shines, like right here or wherever, and then that's the stock. If he does the late one to try to sweet spot, then it's the same timing on the jump. He just falls down and he does the shine right there. But instead he goes for the spare, because usually, you know, that's your go-to, edge guard with Fox. It just pretty much always works. It's almost always your best move for edge guard. But Shroomed is just not at a high enough percent for it to work. So this time he does catch him with the up B again. Now Shroomed is on the ledge. It's not like he's 100% uncomfortable on the ledge versus Fox there, but this is bad. Like, Lucky is in a good, like a really good place right now. And it's over. Oh, well, if that had not sent him that way, then it would have been a fair or a down smash or something. It would have been something bad for Lucky, for the Luckster. Oh, he gets out of the fair. Is he gonna sweet spot? Yes. But now he's doing something. The forward tilt covers all of those options from on reaction. Alright, he knew he couldn't quite catch it, so he runs up and shields. I guess he was waiting on Lucky to spot dodge. He smashed the eye forward. Interesting. He's kind of fishing for something. That nair was, I mean, it ended up being safe, but he had to buffer a roll to get out of that situation. So now he is going to sweet spot. Yep. Shroomed puts out a nicely angled forward tilt, and he takes it. He takes the set. GG.